All right, we would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Waha, Rakah, Wadash. Double honor to the apostle and the elders that teach and rule well.
That's right.
All right, Shalom, Wahab, to the brothers. All right, the prophet who preach this word in and out of season, week in and week out.
That's right.
All right, we preach this truth with sincerity and in truth.
That's right.
And Shalom, Wahab to the Akiams all around the globe watching us and keeping it real. All right, keeping the commandment and rehearsing it to the faith of Yahweh Shai. And Shalom, Wahab to the Aquafiam. All right, the Aquafiam that we have, though they're not strong in numbers, but they keep it, you know, in truth and sincerity.
That's right.
All right. So we're the Hebrew Israelite once again, 8 streets of Olive.
That's right.
All right, bringing the truth to our people.
That's right.
And when we say our people, obviously this gospel, it's not for everyone, as Christianity taught us. All right, Christianity taught us that the gospel of Yahweh Shai, whom the word ignorantly called Jesus, came for everyone, which is not true. All right. So when we come out here, we come for our people, we are the blacks and Hispanic and the Native Americans, you Jamaicans, all right, and you West Africans, for the most part. All right. Read Matthew 24. Matthew 24, 37 and 39. Because you will find out that our people don't listen, man. Although the Most High brought, all right, some sort of warning to the COVID-19 and the lockdown, how people don't want to listen, man. How people want to do what they want to do.
That's right.
Not knowing that they are chosen people, all right, that has a God who is a judge. And what does a judge do?
He judges.
A judge brings judgment.
That's right.
A judge judges.
That's
all
right.
And for you blacks and Hispanic, your God is a judge.
That's right.
And very soon, you will feel the manifestation of his judgment. All right? Bring it out.
Can I bring out precept?
Yeah, bring it out, bring it out.
So this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Yo.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy God power. The Lord Yahweh thy God power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
All right, has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. Because of slavery and colonization, how people don't know who they are. How people think they're Jamaican, they think they're Caribbean, they think they're West African. But they don't know that they are the chosen people of the creator of this earth and the universe. All right, and that God telling you, he's telling you that you are the chosen people.
That's right.
Out of all the nation, he chose you to be his people. All right, carry on reading now.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
All right, so above all people, and that's, if you read other versions, he doesn't tell you above all people. So these people that were in charge of, you know, translating this book, make sure that they took off, the word above all nations, because it's a very key word. All right, it's a very key word. We are above all nations. All right, bring it out, bro.
So this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verses. What was it? 34 to 39?
37.
37 to 39.
Yeah.
37 to 39. But as the days of Noe were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
All right, as the day of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. And for those who know, I mean for Christians and for people who know world history, they know about the story of Noah.
That's right.
And what happened, you know, in the days of Noah? Noah was warning his people about the judgment that was coming.
That's right.
All right, he even built a big ark like a boat. All right? Because he had a vision.
That's right.
He was a visionary. And in that vision that the Most High gave him, he was supposed to build an ark for people to come in once the water, the flood came in, to visit the earth. But they didn't listen to him. They were doing the same thing that you lot are doing. That's what they were. The Bible says there's nothing new under the sun. All right? The same thing that you lot are doing, they were doing the same in the days of Noah.
No, yeah.
They were getting married. I'm not saying getting married is a wrong. It's not a good thing. But they were putting marriage and the pursuit of happiness before the Lord, right? Hello, sister. Children, are you a Hebrew Israelite? You see, that's the question they came for. I love that question. You know why? Because it goes to show that what we say is true. How people don't hearken, man. They're looking at you like you're a fool.
That's right.
They're looking at you like you're speaking another language.
That's right.
All right? But the Bible says that read that again.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
All right, so when Yahweh comes, because in Christianity, that's the way they portray Jesus is a wrong way of portraying Jesus.
That's right.
Because I say Jesus is our love. Now we will find out today if God, the one that they call God, we call him Yahweh, the one that they call Jehovah, Yahweh, we call him Yahweh, and his son, the one that called Jesus, we call him Yahweh Shai. We're going to see through the scriptures if they're all sweet. You know how they feel like you think it's all sweet, yeah?
It's all love, yeah.
You think it's all love. Yeah. We will find out today, right?
Find out.
We're going to find out today, man. I want you to do the nail. Finish that and then go to 38 as well.
Yeah. This is the book of Matthew chapter 24 verse 38.
Yep.
For as in the days that were before the flood,
that's right,
they were eating and drinking.
They were eating and drinking, meaning they were worrying about their own business.
Their own lust.
Their own lust, their own pleasure,
that's
their
right.
own dream.
Pursuit of happiness.
All right, pursuit of happiness, their own ambition.
Spirit of mirth.
All right, they had their own spirit. You got summer coming, summer is around the corner. All they want to do is barbecue.
That's right.
All they want to do is house party.
Pick a nigga.
All right, pick a nigga, picnic.
Yeah.
All right. Some want to travel. I know some that want to travel. They're ready to take the job in order to travel.
That's right.
But they're not thinking. They're not looking at the sign. They're not reading the sign to make sure they're on the right side of the judgment.
That's right.
All right, carry on.
For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking.
They were eating and drinking.
Marrying and giving in marriage.
Marrying and giving in marriage. And that's what they do. People just want to have sex. All right, rather than thinking about, oh man, what's the next girl that I'm going to have this summer? Right. And the girl are thinking, yo, what's the next man? I'm bored of my man, man. I want to go out, I want to meet some new flesh. All right? And that's what people love doing, man. I want to make more money. I want to build a house. I want to buy a house. That is good, but you have to understand what's going on right now. And that's the reason why we're in the street, to forewarn our people.
That's right.
That judgment is coming.
That's right.
Judgment is coming in the UK, man. Judgment is coming in Tornif.
It's coming to a city near
all right, and it will take you by surprise. You wake up one morning and it's over, man. Just like when, you know,
just like the days of Noah.
Right, but the days of Noah was just like the time of the COVID-19 when he hit.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
All of a sudden, man, things changing.
That's
people
right.
couldn't go to work. People got furloughed. You couldn't move from one place to another place. You were stuck. You were fearful because you're like, yo, I don't want to go out and, you know, be infected by that disease, by that plague, be a victim. But now that it's opening, you forgot all about it. And right in the time where the COVID-19 was hitting, You couldn't even find a Bible in a store.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
All right, the store were empty with Bible. People now try every time blacks and Hispanics got problem. That's why they want to. That's why they want to know God. Every time they're faced with death, or they're faced with deportation, or they're faced with sickness, of any badness, any situation that happens, that's when they want to know God.
That's right.
But when everything is okay, they don't want to know God, man.
In their affliction, they will seek Him early.
But it will be too late.
That's right.
In your affliction, you will try to seek the Most High, and it will be too late.
He'll turn His face.
All right? But you see that if you, oh, that's one of those pastors, one of those fanatics, those crazies. But not knowing that you're dealing with the men of the Lord.
That's right.
All right? Because the men of the Lord ain't gonna come all suit up, or get suited up, boot up, with jerk chicken on deck, with the music and that. No. They're coming like us.
Rough and rugged.
Rough and rugged. All right, being a spectacle. Hello, my sister. Do you know you're Hebrew Israelite? Can I speak to you for a 5 minutes? I know you're Russian, but can I tell you something? The good news about yourself, about your history. See how people don't want to know, man. The Bible says how people don't consider.
They don't consider. Yeah.
Let me read that quickly, man. Let me read that quickly before we go. Yeah. Bring that one out, man. You can leave the Matthew, yeah?
Yes.
Isaiah.
Let me bring mine out before you get it.
Yeah, bring yours, man.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because as far as this Bible, how people have the mindset of the experience that they had in churches.
That's right.
They have the mindset on how the pastors rob them of money. The bad experience they had. That's what's happening right now. A lot of people are leaving the churches. But we're not the fake churches, man. We are the prophet here to let you know about who you are as a people, because your history is connected to this Bible, man.
That's right.
All right? Your history is connected to this Bible. We don't care what the white man told you. We're telling you the facts.
That's right.
About who you are as a people. And we're telling you that your history is connected to the Bible. To the Bible.
In the Bible.
It's recorded.
It was written in the Bible.
But you don't want to listen, man. You want to pass by, walk by, all right, neglecting wisdom, neglecting the word of the Most High. The same word that will save you. And then you will say that, oh, I don't believe in God because He didn't do nothing for me.
But you didn't listen to it.
But you didn't listen to God, man. Hello, my sister. Do you know you're a Hebrew Israelite? Can I speak to you for 5 minutes? I know you're Russian.
Also, you're
Greetings. Yeah, don't worry. Greetings, yeah? Right, so basically we are the Hebrew Israelite. And we are in the street to wake up our people. Where are you from, my sister? Ghana, Ashanti tribe, right? Right, so the Ashanti tribe, according to this Bible, are the children of Judah. Judah have children. Judah is the fourth son, one of the sons of the 12th tribe of Israel. Alright? Within the children of Judah, alright, you had, what's his name? Ashan. Alright? Ashan was one of the sons of Judah. After they populated, right, and they became a town called Ashan, which were around Jerusalem. In 70 AD, right, after Jesus, we were still living in Jerusalem. Because if you look at Jerusalem, Jerusalem is just northeast of Africa. All right? So in 70 AD, how people fled from Jerusalem because the Roman, just as the British colonized Ghana, it happened before. They came and they run our people away, and that's how they found themselves in Ghana. All over the place, West Africa, Nigeria, all over the place. Alright? So what happened through colonization and slavery? You going? You're going?
No,
one thing, and that's it, one thing. You're a Hebrew Israelite to keep the law. And judgment is coming. We are here to warn our people. All right.
Can I just?
No, but that's not the point. That's not the point. They don't teach you that.
Can I just bring this up? So this is First Chronicles chapter 4,
you can go.
verse 1, and then First Chronicles. No.
No, just get it and then you.
Oh, okay, all right.
Read it.
Read it. This is the book of First Chronicles chapter 4, verse 1, and then verse 32. Verse 1. The sons of Judah, Pharez, Hezron, and Carmi, and Hur, and Shobal. And verse 32 in respect to the sister that was here this now.
Right.
And their villages were Etam, and Ayan, Rimmon, and Tushan, and Ashan. 5 cities.
Alright, so you Ashanti people from Ghana are Hebrew Israelites. You are the children of Israel, the children of Yasharallah.
That's right.
Alright? You're no Christian.
No.
Alright, you're no African.
No.
You are the children of Yasharallah, man.
That's right.
To whom the kingdom is given.
Yashala. Bani Shal Yashala. Children of Judah.
Yeah, Banyam Yasharallah.
God.
Alright? And your promise is the kingdom.
That's right.
It's not going to church on Sunday and say that, oh, my pastor, you know, it's Pentecost, I'm fine. As long as I go to church. Well, the churches are closed now.
They don't even understand what a Pentecost is. It was the feast of Pentecost.
That's right.
When the Spirit left on them.
Alright, but they don't have the Spirit, because when it says Pentecost, that speaks that foolish religion. That foolish bubbling and gibberish that they utter in churches, speaking in demon, thinking that they're speaking in tongue. That's not tongue. The robo rakandaraba, that's not tongue. Alright? That's not a tongue.
That was a good rendition, by the way.
Because I've been there, bro. I've been there. I've been in the madness, you know. Alright, let's carry on, man.
That's right.
I'd like to read that one. And that goes into what happened now, because the sister is, what are you not rushing for, man? I see people rushing, they want to go to work. It's okay, you have to eat, you have to provide,
That's right.
You have to put food on the table. I get it. But why are you rushing? Ultimately, what's the plan? Me, I want to get it in the kingdom. He want to get in the kingdom. Because there's a promise for us blacks and Hispanics, which is the kingdom.
That's right.
Right now, there's another nation ruling over us.
That's right.
That's the kingdom.
So we're captives.
That's right. We're captives. You see,
we're in captivity.
I wanted to say prisoner of war.
That's
you
right.
say captive.
That's right.
All right. We are servants right now.
That's right.
We want to be sovereign like we were at some point, at one point. We want to come back to our royalty now. We want to wear them crowns.
That's right.
And we want to tell the other nation what to do, because really and truly, them other nations are not over us, man.
No. And they never can.
All right, we are the rightful heirs of the creator of this universe, man. All right? Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3.
Get out.
The ox knoweth his owner.
That's right.
And the ass his master's crib. But Israel do not know. My people doth not consider. So you're not going to consider, man. When the Most High sent his prophet, you don't even think that we prophet. We men of the Lord. You want to listen to them fake pastors, and when they rob you now, you start complaining. They don't have the truth. Alright? We're here to wake up our people, man. But like the Bible says, our people do not consider, which is a prophecy. So we understand why you people don't want to listen to us, the blacks and the Hispanic. We understand why you neglect us. But we have, and we have to, and we must warn you about what's coming. And that's what we're doing. We're warning you about what's coming, man. Alright? That's what we're doing right now. Because when the destruction comes, you ain't gonna say that you haven't heard it from nowhere. You ain't gonna tell the Most High that he didn't warn you.
That's right.
Alright? But you don't want to leave when pass by like it's all good. You got a mask on your face. It means something. It means that you are under arrest. 2 years ago you were free, now you're not free. I mean, you weren't free, But you, at least you could breathe freely.
That's right.
Then you can't even breathe freely. They got mask on your face. You are under arrest. All right? But right now you're on condition. You're walking around thinking you're free. You're not free. But very soon they will clamp down on you lot, man.
Precept.
Bring it out.
Here's the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 39. And knew not until the flood came.
And you not until the flood came.
And took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Alright, so when he comes, go to Isaiah 66. Have you ever wondered, for you Christian and you believers, have you ever wondered, right, how will Jesus come back? Although it's not his name is Yahweh.
That's right.
Alright, have you ever wondered how he will come back? Will he come back peacefully, or will he come back in a different manner?
He'll come back as a thief in the night.
Knowing that he will come back as a thief in the night, meaning you'll be taken by surprise. You lot are not ready for what's coming, man. You lot are not ready for what's coming. Hello, my brother. Brother. For real, man. Look at, hey, Jeremiah 20, Deuteronomy 28, man. We just saw that. It's painful,
yeah,
man.
The evil eye, yeah.
Hey, it's painful. Not the evil eye. The brother is not in his right mind.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
The brother is not there.
Yeah. The spirit.
You want to read that? 28, man. The brother, I say, brother, he couldn't even look at me. Look, he's gone.
His spirit is
his spirit left.
Is gone, yeah.
His spirit left his body. And a lot of people are in that condition. A lot of our people are in that condition. They think they got it, but they don't got it, man. They don't know what they're doing out here, man. You wake up in trap and you go to sleep in trap. But you don't even know it. You don't even understand what's going on, man.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 28. The Lord Yahweh shall smite thee with madness.
The Lord Yahweh shall smite thee with madness. And a lot of our people are mad. A lot of our people got issues, man. They got mental health issues, man.
Right.
That's why they smoke a lot of weed. A lot of them are crack addicts. A lot of them drink a lot. A lot of them, sex a lot, because they're prisoners of something.
It's
and
self-medication.
They're craving for something. Yeah. There is an emptiness.
There's a void in them.
There's a void in them.
They fill it with the wrong things, with vanity.
All right, but you lot don't know that you're a vessel of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. You are a vessel of Yahweh. But since you want to fill it up with something else, that's why you're in that condition, man.
That's right.
So you have to wake up. You must wake up, man. I'm talking to you blacks and Hispanics. You must wake up before it's too late.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 28.
Yeah.
The Lord Yahweh shall smite thee with madness.
The Lord Yahweh shall smite thee with madness.
Yeah? And blindness.
And blindness. How people are blind? They can't even understand this word. You will talk to a Jake, you talk to a black man or an Hispanic about this word. They don't even understand what's going on. They're so in love with this culture. They're so in love with this word that they don't even understand that this is their heritage.
Their culture.
Their
heritage. Their history.
Their identity. Their nationality.
Their nationality. This is everything to Jake.
Yeah.
The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
Hello, my sister. Hello, sister. Do you know that you're a Hebrew Israelite? Do you know that your history is in the Bible?
Do you know your daughter?
Do you believe in the Bible? Do you know that your daughter of Zion? Do you know that?
Do you know that?
Where are you from? Congo. You see?
There you go.
These are the children of Israel, man. Can I give you at least few lines about who you are, about your heritage? So, but okay. So, what's your nationality? Huh? You're from Israel, that's right. But so you know you're a Hebrew Israelite, right? But now you know that as an Hebrew Israelite, the Most High requires us to do something. What is it? What is it since you know that you're a Hebrew Israelite, which I clap for, all praises to Yahweh, what now do you have to do to please your God? Because you have a God, you know that, right? Your God is the God of Israel, eh? Okay, I know that, but this one God, he requires you as a Congolese Hebrew Israelite, there's something that you ought to do to please him. You know, when you have a dad, you have to respect your dad and love your dad and do certain things to make him proud, right? What do you have to do as an Hebrew Israelite to please your God? Yes, you have. Give us 10 and 12. Can you give me 5 minutes so I can bring it down? 5 minutes for your own good. I mean, I'm not selling you. I am not selling you something. I'm just telling you something that will help you ponder on. That will help you meditate. Yeah.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
What doth the Lord thy God, which is Yahweh, it's not Yahweh, it's not Jehovah, it's Yahweh. What does this Lord want you to do? Bring it out.
But to fear the Lord thy God, Yahweh power.
But to fear the Lord thy God, Yahweh power. When you go to church, they're telling you, I fear the Lord. I have a relationship with the Lord. But what is actually a relationship with the Lord? What do you do to have a relationship with the Lord? Carry on.
To walk in all his ways.
To walk in all his ways.
And to love him.
And to love him.
And to serve. And to serve the Lord thy God.
And to serve the Lord thy God.
With all thy heart.
With all thy heart. Hold on.
And with all thy soul. Yeah. Verse 13. To keep the commandments.
To keep the commandments
of the Lord.
Of the Lord. Now, I know you love the Lord. I know, but now, listen. There is a little law that you're breaking right now. And I want to rectify that. Right. Bring me Deuteronomy. That's the last one you can go.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Bring it out for the edification. You see how people say they live by the grace of God, and that's what we're going to break down today. You see, that's the spirit. How people say they live by the grace of God. All right. Huh?
Is it 5? What's that? The one about the past?
Yeah, 22 and 5. People know about it, but we're going to take it and we're going to go somewhere with it.
Yeah.
All right. So our people, that this beautiful daughter of Zion. She know, obviously the Congolese, a lot of them know that they know that they're Hebrew Israelites. That's a fact. All right, because their language is a corruption of Hebrew Israelite. It's broken Hebrew.
That's right.
All right.
So this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5.
Yeah.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
All right. A woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. A black woman and a Hispanic woman shouldn't wear trousers and jeans. All right? Then other nations can wear it, but you could see that the Arab women don't wear trousers. Only when they come in this country after a while.
They will.
All right?
But they tend to wear skirts over the.
But they wear skirts. You know why? Because they took it from us.
That's right.
Because their ancestor, what's his name? Ishmael was the carnal son of our patriarch. Of our forefather Abraham.
That's right. So
they're keeping the law more than our sister. They're wearing trousers. The Bible says you shouldn't wear trousers. Now, I wanted to teach my sister about that. But my sister telling me she's fine. She's living by faith, no, by grace.
By grace, yeah.
All right? Now, I do not agree with that because grace does not give you the license to sin.
No.
All right? Carry on. I talk a bit, so let me find it.
Yeah, so this is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. That means you blacks and Hispanic women shouldn't wear jeans and trousers. It's a sin. All right? A woman, beautiful woman like you should wear some dress. You look more beautiful when you wear your dress, man.
That's right.
All right, so when I see you right now, I just want to take you because now I see your body.
Your angle.
I see your angle. Now I left over you. But if you wear a dress and a skirt, you will look more like a priestess. You will look more like a daughter of Zion, royalty. And when I come and now I want to marry you, now I want to make a family, I want to have a family with you. But as long as you're wearing them trousers, all right, and them jeans, all I want to do, I want to use you for one thing, which is sex. The daughter of Zion should know better, man. The blacks and Hispanic, our women, our sisters, and our daughters should know better. They should know how to dress. All right, that's a commandment.
You know what? Through the Spirit, you're correct. They should know better, because from a very young age, when the angles and curves start to come out, they see the effect that it has on men.
That's right.
So they know. It's not like they don't know. They look at themselves in the mirror before they leave, and they make sure that everything's looking how it's looking, and they come out. So they should know better.
But you know what it is? You know why? Because this society, through TV, media, education, has given that Jezebel spirit.
That's right.
All they want to do is seduce the next man.
That's right.
All they want to do is play with the next man.
That's right.
All right, that's all they want to do, play with the next man. But it's not your fault. You were born in Babylon, so you only know the ways of Babylon. But guess what? The Most High had decided to bring his prophets, his men of the Lord, his messengers, to show you the way. All right? Now it's up to you if you want to see it, if you want to take it, if you want to receive it and change your way, or if you want to carry on being a harlot. But harlot got a price to pay. There is judgment that's on harlots, man.
That's right.
A lot of our sisters and our brothers would die, they would drop flat, they would drop dead, because they don't want to follow the Most High. You have a precept, man.
Yeah. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 7.
Yeah.
As they were increased, so they sinned against me, therefore will I change their glory into shame.
Alright, so right now, you're fine. You got your job, you got your car, you got your mortgage, you got your flat, you got your yard, you got your money, you got your good credit. Right? You increase in Babylon system. So you thinking I'm not listening to no one. I'm my own woman. I'm my own man. I do what I want. But what does the Most High say? Read it again.
Let me just bring this one up. Hosea 4 and verse 10.
Yeah.
For they shall eat and not have enough.
For they shall eat and not have enough. And famine is coming, man.
They shall commit whoredom and shall not increase.
Alright, so all you women that want to wear jeans, right? And trousers, all you do is become a harlot.
Because they're sexualizing themselves.
Alright? Because you sexualize yourself, so a man that see you just as that. Just as an object. He doesn't take you seriously. But that's the curse. Alright? But the Most High wants you to be better than that, because you are better than that in essence.
That's right.
You are a special woman, a special man as Hebrew Israelite. But you don't want to hearken to the voice of the Most High until it's too late.
And that's the next bit.
Alright? Yeah.
This is the end of Hosea chapter 4 verse 10. Because they have left off to take heed to the Lord Yahweh, whoredom and wine and new wine take away the heart.
All right, bring it out and break it down,
Right, so whoredom is not just you selling yourself for a sexual object or for money. Whoredom is also when you take on other beliefs, other religions, other doctrines, other philosophies.
Our people are hollers for money, man.
That's right.
All right, they're hollers for the next come up, man. Our people refuse to follow the law because they want to be whores for Babylon.
That's right.
So our people are whores for Babylon.
That's right.
All right? Because the pursuit of happiness, if it's not well defined, is whoredom. It's idolatry.
That's right. That's the word.
And that's why a lot of people are at the bottom. That's why we got ghettos and a lot of people are in prison, man. And the judgment is coming. Believe you me, the judgment is coming. Whether it's by the vaccine or by other plagues, how people will be judged because they don't understand that their God is a judge.
That's right. And he's a man of war. And
all right?
And the next bit of the verse, wine and new wine, that refers to the philosophy.
All right.
So our people are drunken on false philosophies and false doctrine.
Yeah.
And the new wine is the new ones that they keep on bringing.
All right.
God love everyone.
All right.
You know, all of this is just total idiocy.
All right.
Take away the heart means it pulls your mind away from Yahweh,
That's right.
Hashem, Yahushai. So anything that takes away your heart or your mind from Yahweh is vanity.
That's right.
It's going to keep us in the condition we've been in for near enough 2,000 years, if not longer.
But right now we are at the end, man. It's going to be death upon death upon death. How people don't want to follow the law. And they always find they always want to be clever than the Most High. You're not clever than the Most High. You're only just putting yourself into more trouble, man. Okay? Look at our people in the ghetto. Look how hard it is for us, man. What didn't we try? What didn't we try?
Exactly.
Nothing worked. It means that as a people, only the God of Israel will save us.
That's right.
Oh, but it's too far-fetched. Oh, God. Where's God? I don't see God. The only thing I see is my money. I know if I make money anyhow, even if I kill for that, I'll be able to pay my rent. All right? I'll be able to survive. But you lost your spirituality.
That's
you
right.
don't understand karma anymore.
That's right.
You just want to live. And you wonder why you die young. You wonder why you have all those sicknesses, man. You wonder why you are the bottom. You wonder why no matter what you do to be accepted, yet you are rejected. My sister, how you doing? See, you alright? Right. So that's the birth of the temple, man. All right, I'm talking about I'm just greeting my sister. Look, bring me the Deuteronomy 28 and 54 before we carry on. See, as we speak, as we preach, the Most High do manifest signs, man. We don't love each other as people, man.
No.
I'm greeting my sister. I'm saying, how you doing? See, she can't even answer, man. She can't even look at me and answer. She look at like I don't exist. But if it was another nation, alright, if it was a Caucasian here preaching, that would stop.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright? Because this truth comes out of a nigger, they don't want to stop and listen, man. They don't want to stop and listen. We don't want
to hearken unto the word of the Most High.
That's right. We're not salesmen, man. We're not selling you nothing. We're just warning you that there's something that's coming in this land, and you lot are not ready. I bet you're not ready, man. I bet you're not ready.
Yes. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54.
Yeah.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
All right, it goes as well to the woman, man.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Carry on.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
To the wife of his bosom.
And toward the remnant of his children.
All right, so we don't love each other, man.
Which he shall leave.
Right. We don't love each other, man. It's pure hate against, one another.
Oh,
Hypocrisy.
this is the one he wanted. So this is Deuteronomy 28 and 56.
That's right.
The tender and delicate women among you.
The tender and delicate women around. How women used to be delicate. They used to be tender. They used to have manners. Nowadays, man, they act like beasts.
They act
like buffaloes. They act like men.
That's right. They have a masculine energy about them.
That masculine energy is too much on our women, man.
That's right.
They need to get back to their femininity.
That's
they need to tap into it, man.
Because that femininity spirit is a strong spirit as well.
Ready to call the police. Ready to call the police on their own men. Ready to cheat on their own men. All right? Ready to betray their own men.
It's going to say it in the verse.
We are.
The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil.
Her eye shall be evil toward meaning for the next man.
That's right.
And that's what two presidents a few minutes ago where I'm trying to save my sister. What's up, man? You good? I'm not hollering because I want peace. Me don't want to take peace. I just want to say hi. But she didn't even, look at me, man.
She looked up in the sky.
You know what I mean?
And toward her son, and toward her daughter, and toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet.
Exactly. All right? So that's what's going on. Man. The most dangerous place to be for a black man is in the womb of the black woman, man. That's why abortion is on high level, man, all-time high.
Can I just interject?
Forever.
What you said just now is so prophetic, because there's a graph that's circulating on the internet, so it shows the different things that kills Jay.
That's right.
So you've got at the beginning of the graph, you've got black on black crime, you've got cancer, you've got sugar, you've got all the illnesses that we get, right? And then you've got on the end of it, you've got abortion, and abortion is the biggest killer of our people.
All right, and that's it, man.
The biggest killer of our people.
And that's a curse. All right, we are under a heavy curse, man. And until we understand that, we're always gonna be single. We're always gonna be childless. Okay, we're all gonna be bastards in the ghetto, rejected by other nation, at the bottom, in prison, murdered for no reason. All right. And you're gonna know the vaccine that is killing our people surely but slowly, man. Because they wanna be rebel. They don't wanna take. They don't wanna hearken or take heed to the word. This Bible is our culture, man. This Bible is our heritage. And we got so much that we can take from that and be better. But yet, the black man and Hispanic want to neglect the very thing that is the salvation. All right, we cannot win. We cannot win. We are so stubborn that we cannot win. Yeah, if you don't want it, I'll tell you what I'm saying. You have something?
I was looking for it.
All right, so the sister earlier, that stopped for a few minutes, say that she will live by grace. You see, that's what Christianity has destroyed our people, man. They want to live by grace. Let me read you something to prove to you that actually grace is supposed to bring you to righteousness.
That's right. That's right.
Grace is just like, for example, you go before the judge. You're supposed to have like a 20-year sentence, but instead they give you a 1-year probation. He said, I want you to behave well, all right, behave good within that year, all right, for 12 months, and then I will take off the charges away. That's what grace is. So basically what it does, it gives you a second chance. But you still have to behave. You still have to do the thing that you're supposed to do to stay away from the wrath of justice.
So two examples of what grace is. One is, you commit an offense, you go to the judge, you had a pretty good record, so the judge says, okay, we're going to give you a suspended sentence. So within this period of time, if you behave well and you don't make any sins, you don't commit any crimes, we are going to wipe the slate. We will give you a chance. Another one is, you have a bill and maybe your car broke down, or a close family member needed money immediately. So what happens is, you do not have enough money to take care of the bill. You call them up. You say, gas company, I can't make the payment this month. They say, okay, we're going to give you a grace period to pay it. Right? So this grace that these people are talking about, these Christians are talking about, it's not everlasting.
I'll read it, man. I'll read it. The book of Titus, chapter 2 and 11.
Bring it out.
For the grace of God, Yahweh, that bringeth salvation, have appeared to all men.
That's right.
You have your, let's go to For the grace of Yahweh that bringeth salvation have appeared to all men. Alright? Teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust, we should live soberly, righteously, and godly in the presence of, in his present words. Alright? So I'll read it again. Titus 2 and 11.
Bring it out.
For the grace. She just saying that we live by grace. So for her, because what that do, I say, you are breaking a simple law right now.
That's right.
She said, what is it?
That's right.
So I didn't even bring that. I was going to Deuteronomy 22 and 5. And what did she say? She said, oh, never mind. Anyway, I'm under grace.
Yeah.
All right? So he said, for the grace.
Yeah?
So it's going back on this like the option
For the grace of Yahweh that bringeth salvation have appeared to all men. So the grace of the God of Israel appeared to all Israel, man. He gave us a second chance. That's why we are allowed to come in the street and warn our people, and forewarn our people, and let them know that judgment is coming, so they can change their ways, so they can amend their way, they can make amendments in order to receive salvation. All right? Yeah. Let's explain that.
Yeah. So this is the book of Romans, chapter 6 and verse 11. Likewise, reckon ye also yourself to be dead indeed unto sin.
To be dead indeed unto sin. Alright? It doesn't mean that, how to finish it now, please, please.
But alive unto God Yahweh, through Jesus Christ,
Hamashiach,
our Lord.
Our Lord. Alright? So
the one now.
the Most High gave you, through the blood of the one that you call Jesus,
that's right.
He gave you now a second chance to rehearse the law. Alright? Because before, you back in Israel, you used to go with lamb for the atonement of the sin.
Right.
Alright, so what He did, He brought a more valuable and more precious blood to make sure that every time you sin, alright, you have an atonement for it. Because,
that's right.
Listen, when you sin, alright, you need an atonement.
That's right.
You need blood, alright, to atone for your sin, man.
That's right.
Otherwise, it will become iniquity, because iniquity is a bunch of sins.
Exactly. It's sin upon sin upon sin.
And that's what brings judgment.
That's right.
If you don't clean your altar with the blood of Yahweh Shai when you sin, and actually you should always pray, invoke the blood of Yahweh Shai when you pray, because that's sin that you don't even know that you committed.
Yeah. That's demonstrated in Job.
That's sin that you don't even know that you committed.
Yeah.
So the blood does that. But it doesn't mean that you should live by grace. It doesn't mean that you should sin now without being punished. That's what the Bible says. And the wages of sin is death. If you sin, at some point, the Most High will put you to death. That's why a lot of people into gangs find the death. A lot of people who sell drugs find themselves in prison.
That's right.
Because there's judgment for everything. And our people don't understand that. They became too calm. They want to live the life and think that it's going to be okay. Well, you're going to die in your sin, man.
That's right. Can I bring this out?
Bring it out.
Here's the book of Romans, chapter 6 and verse 14. For sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace.
All right, so under grace. So read that again, read that again, read that again.
For sin shall not have dominion over you.
For sin shall not have dominion over you.
For ye are not under the law, but under grace.
All right, so what law does he talk about? Break that down. What law does he talk about?
The next verse is going to actually explain it.
All right.
So let me bring on the next verse. Verse 15. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? Yahweh forbid.
Yahweh forbid. And let me explain that little thing, man. So Colossians 2 and 14.
Bring it out.
Blotting out the handwriting of ordinances that was against us, which was contrary to us, and took it out of the way, nailing it to the cross.
That's right.
So we had sin, like back in time in Israel. If you committed adultery, there was no blood that could atone for it.
That's right.
But only your blood could atone for it.
Yeah, your blood atoned for it.
So he made it easy. Even I want you to read go to Hebrew 9, 1 and 3. Go to Hebrew 1 now. Let's explain that to the brothers and sisters.
Right. This is the book of Hebrew 1, 9 to 3.
Yes, 9, 1 to 3. Yeah, read it.
1 to 3.
Read it.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 1 to 3, verse 1 to 3. God, Yahweh, who at sundry times and in diverse manners spake it.
Hebrew 9.
Hebrew 9. 1 or 3. Yeah. So lucky Israel. This is the book of Hebrews 9 verses 1 to 3.
Bring it out.
Then verily the first covenant had also ordinances
Alright.
of divine service
Right.
and a worldly sanctuary.
Right. So basically, that blood could not do much. Alright? That blood was just a carnal one. Because you have to go every time, every year, the priest has to go in the holies of holies to present sacrifice for the people. Right, so that blood was animalistic, that blood was carnal and had its limits. Alright, carry on. Are you on free?
Verse 2. For there was a tabernacle made,
Right.
the first wherein was the candlestick and the table and the showbread, which is called the sanctuary.
Right, so it was a physical one.
That's right.
Alright, it was a physical one.
That's right.
And everything that is physical, what happened to it?
It fails.
It had its limits.
Because it's a lower level.
That's why as human beings, we don't live forever.
That's right.
Okay, everything that is on the physical realm has its
It
limits.
starts to decay.
Alright?
Verse 3. And after the second veil, the tabernacle, which is called the holiest of all,
Right.
which had the golden censer and the ark of the covenant overlaid round about with gold.
Right. Okay, that's the, now go to 6.
So
Jump to
this
6.
is the book of Hebrews chapter 9 and verse 6. Now when these things were thus ordained,
Right.
the priest went always into the first tabernacle, accomplishing the service of God Yahweh.
Alright, so that's what I explained to you. There's other proofs that we can bring, but for the sake of time, right? So basically, that blood, that the what was the lamb of whatever the priest was doing,
or dove, or
it wasn't really doing. It was
symbolic.
basic.
It was symbolic
of what was coming, right? Read it.
Verse 7. But into the second went the high priest alone, once every year, not without blood, which he offered for himself and for the errors of the people.
Right. So it was repeated. It was repeated.
It was a repetitive.
Repetitive, and it became mechanical. You know how something mechanical. Look, I'm gonna sing, but I'm gonna buy my thing every year anyway. The Most High will accept our atonement. So it became like Israel wasn't really taking it seriously. They were just living because they think that, oh, you know, and it was only animal blood, so it has its limits. Carry on.
Verse 8. The Holy Ghost, Rakah Kadash, this signifying that the way into the holiest of all was not yet made manifest, while as the first tabernacle was yet standing.
Alright, so that one was just a thing to come. Alright? It was a shadow of things to come.
That's right.
That's what I talked about. It was just a tabernacle, you know, a physical thing.
Oh, it says that.
Alright?
Verse 9. Which was a figure for the time then present.
Which was a figure for the time
then present.
Right.
Spirit.
Alright.
In which were offered both gifts and sacrifices.
So what that means is that the blood of Yahweh will be the perfect blood.
That's right.
Alright, bring it out.
That could not make him that did the service perfect as pertaining to the contrary.
Right, so it wasn't perfect then, because you will go and do it, but you will sin again every year.
It will be repetitive. And then you sin again, then you do it again.
Powerful.
That's right.
It wasn't perfect, you see? Yeah.
Verse 10. Which stood only in meats and drinks and diverse washings and carnal ordinances imposed on them until the time of Reformation.
So that was imposed on Hebrew Israelites at that time when we used to go, we learned for our atonement. It was imposed on them until the time of the Reformation. And that Reformation was when Yahweh came about and gave his blood to his people. Jesus didn't give his blood to all the nation. He gave his blood to his people. That's what it means. Alright, but who was doing that at the time? It was the Hebrew Israelites. Other nations weren't doing that. They were
in groves, having orgies, and drinking, eating pig's meat.
That's right.
Verse 11. but Christ HaMashiach, being come as a high priest of good things to come, by a greater and more perfect tabernacle, not made with hands,
Right.
that is to say, not of this building.
That's right.
Verse 12. Neither by the blood of goats,
Neither. Hold on. Yeah, carry on.
This is the book of Hebrews chapter 9 and verse 12. Neither by the blood of goats and calves, but by his own blood he entered in once into the holy place, having
He
obtained
entered in once. That means, you know,
It's not
contrary
repetitive.
to what the priests were doing every year, he had to do that only once
Once.
because his blood is the perfect blood. All right?
having obtained eternal redemption for us.
Having obtained eternal redemption for us. So that's what the blood does. We could go again to Hebrews, you know, 10, 1 and 5, but we're going to leave it there. But I wanted to show that basically the blood of Yahweh Shai allowed us, all right, to have atonement for our sin, but we have to keep, because if it's the case, then what is the law shouldn't be there.
The precept for that.
All right, bring it out.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 1. For the law, having a shadow of good things to come,
For the law having the shadow of good things to come,
and not the very image of the thing,
and not the very image of the thing,
can never, with those sacrifices which they offered year by year,
that's it, man.
continually make the comers thereunto perfect.
All right, so that animal blood couldn't have made us perfect.
That's right.
All right, but actually that animal blood was just a figure of things to come.
That's
until
right.
the Reformation.
That's
when Yahweh Shai came
That's
with his
right.
blood, he gave us now the perfection, which is now. That's why I say when you rehearse the law, it makes you perfect,
You rehearse the
because the
righteous act,
blood
yeah.
fights for
Covers
you.
the gaps.
The blood covers the gap. Whatever is not working, the blood is there to make it perfect. That's why you should rehearse the law.
Righteous, and that's also why, if you do not have the faith in Yahweh Bashim
That's right,
Yahushai,
you can't.
and you keep all the laws, you're still in sin.
But you're not gonna keep. That's the thing. The problem is
You can't,
because this body
it's
is
flesh, it's carnal.
This body, that's what Paul was saying. And sometimes I want to do good, but I find myself doing wrong. Why? Because this flesh, and that's the reason I want as well. Before we gain the kingdom, we will have to be transformed into
exactly.
a glorious and body,
Immortal body, and
immortal.
glorious body.
And then we'll be able, but in that immortal body, the law will be put in our organs.
Exactly.
So it will be a natural thing to keep for us to
Exactly.
keep the law.
Exactly.
So the sister is wrong by saying that she's under grace.
Well, the
because-
scriptures prove they're wrong.
that's right, because grace actually guides you toward the rehearsing of the law.
That's right.
All right, it gave you just a bit of a leeway, if I can say that. Is that
Yeah,
what you say?
correct, yeah, leeway, yeah.
to actually be able to perform the righteous act.
That's
the
right.
hour
That's
Hashem, that will be close there.
Yeah, what I wanted to add, right, is that our people have a particular problem. The problem with our people is, one, they do not understand their relationship
That's right.
with the power.
That's right.
They don't understand it.
That's right.
And they don't understand their relationship with Esau.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Now, our relationship with the power is when we're in our right minds and we're rehearsing the righteous acts. What happens is we are avatars for the Most High, and He's dwelling in us, and He's directing our steps. He's leading us, and He's using us to do His will. When we're out of our right mind, what happens is we then become agents of destruction. Why are we agents of destruction? Because when we're not in our right minds and we're following the other nations, we're, how to put it, we're furthering the affliction of the entire planet. Because this entire planet is off course, and we are the ones, or at least the hopeful elect are the ones that are going to bring it back on course through Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Rakah Kadash, and its Holy Spirit. That's what I
Now,
want to say.
I want you to, that's a brilliant point. And for that, I want you to read Nahum,
Yes, yes. Nahum.
Now, just read chapter 1.
Chapter 1. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 1. Yeah. Start from 2. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 1, starting from verse 2.
Bring it up.
The God Yahweh is jealous, and the Lord...
So Yahweh is jealous, man. You know what he's jealous of? Because he made a covenant with you, blacks and Hispanic, and you out there acting like fools and blind people.
That's right.
And when you're dropping dead and he's killing you, when the Maxine kills you, it's because of his jealousy, you know.
That's right.
Because you're supposed to be his vessel,
That's
but you want to
right.
go and be Esau's vessel. Therefore, you're gonna be put to death.
You're supposed to be the temples of the Most High.
That's right.
God Yahweh power is jealous, and the Lord Yahweh revenges.
Oh, he's a God of revenge, man.
The Lord Yahweh revenges and is furious.
And he's a furious God, because Christianity told us that God is all good. Oh, don't worry, God is good, man. How can God do that? Oh, it's Satan who did that. It's not God. God can never do that. That's what it's saying.
Read the book of Job and you are right. to differ.
But read even that one. Read that, man. That little statement is something.
Exactly. The Lord Yahweh will take vengeance on his adversary.
All right, so he will kill the people who put into slavery, but he will kill as well the 2/3, because you lot are his adversaries, man. Because you are enemy of his laws. And you don't want to hearken to his word, so you're going to put you to death when the time comes. Believe me. That's right.
And his adversary. And he reserveth wrath for his enemies.
And he reserveth wrath for his enemy, man.
Proving that Yahweh has enemies.
Right.
That our power.
And we have enemies as well.
That's right.
That's why the Bible says, gather yourself, nation not desired.
Oh, you nation not desired.
But they don't want to come, you know, and follow this thing. That thing is a joke. Yeah? I'm talking about the Hebrew Israelite and Hispanic. I'm not talking about the other nation. You have a nation, you're in the kingdom, leave it up until it's time. Until the time is fulfilled. Yeah, carry on.
Verse 3. The Lord Yahweh is slow to anger.
The Lord Yahweh is slow to anger.
And great in power.
And great in power, man.
And will not at all acquit the wicked.
And will not at all acquit the wicked. And that's why I say our people need to wise up, man. Our people need to wise up, man. You got one Jake is following his enemy. You see how the Bible,
destruction,
how the Bible is real? So you follow your enemy, you think that that's your friend. These people are our enemies, man. Alright? They'll put us into slavery. They are our enemies.
We're still in slavery.
Alright? It don't matter if they smile at us and being a hypocrite. They are our enemies. Remember that.
The Lord Yahweh have his way in the whirlwind, in the chariots, and in the storms, and the clouds are the dust of his feet.
That's right. He rebuketh
the sea and maketh it dry, and drive up all the rivers.
Alright, so the Most High, you stop there.
Yes.
So the Most High is so powerful, and he will try that river called the UK, man. Alright?
Exactly.
That river is what? Water, man. Water is life, oxygen.
That's right.
Your people still breathing, man, like Pac say. Your people still breathing. Your people still walking.
That's right.
Fucking roaches.
That's right.
That's how it was.
That's right. That's right.
That's what Yahweh would do, man.
That's
so you
right.
are still
That's
breathing.
Yeah.
You're still walking.
You niggas still breathing.
You niggas still breathing.
You're still walking.
You're still walking. Alright. And he's gonna bring the judgment, man. So you've been warned. Alright? And with that, we'll see you next time. Alright? And we'll say all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Waha, Rakah, Badah. Alright.
Beautiful.
Yes,
Spirit.
Yes.
The Spirit.